This is the reason why spiritual work may not be working for you. If you have been sharing my video to people, you have to try to share this as well, because this is going to help lots of people. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. How are you all doing today? I believe you are doing fine. So in case you are new here, my name is Pamela. In this channel, I share spiritual tips. I also share messages, spiritual tips that will be a blessing to you, that will transform your life greatly. You doing things rightly, do it rightly. Just follow the instructions. Do the things that will make it to work, and you see things working amazingly in your life. If you love spiritual tips, go on and subscribe. Turn on the bell so that whenever I upload videos, you get notified and come and watch. So I'm going to show you like few tips, few things that you may not be doing that can make spiritual work not to work for you. Some people, after doing spiritual work, they will say it's working for them, while some people will say it's not working for them, which is normal. Spiritual work may not work for everybody. So the number one thing that can make spiritual work not to work for you is, did you prepare yourself before that spiritual work? Whether you pay somebody to do spiritual work for you or not, you have to prepare yourself. Okay, even if someone is preparing it for you, you want to give it to you, prepare yourself by undergoing some prayers. You have to do some fasting so that when you start making use of that spiritual work, it will work for you. When you are doing that fasting and prayer, or when you are doing that normal midnight prayer or praying normally, okay, God may show you some things, maybe if you should go ahead with that spiritual work or not. So prepare yourself, make a foundation before trying any spiritual work. Another thing, which this is very, very important, most people, they don't do it. They will just see me share a tip, they will just try. I'm not saying it's bad to try, but please try to welcome God in that thing, in that work you want to do. Invite the presence of God. Let God know that you cannot do without him. This is the first one. You have to try. So the second one is cleansing. Cleansing, I always say cleansing. You want to locate my cleansing videos, go to YouTube. As you just enter, type Palmas TV cleansing. You see so many videos, so many cleansing videos I've shared in the past. Anything you want at all, just type Palmas TV protection, Palmas TV, anything, and it will just come out. Check any of them, because if you want to go through my videos, there are so many. I used to share videos steady, sometimes every 2 days, sometimes every 3 days, sometimes every day. It's just the way the Spirit leads me. At the end of this, you will surely see things that you may not be doing rightly. Okay, so you have to do some cleansing after prayer. After that prayer, before you try spiritual work, do some cleansing. There are lots of cleansing videos you can try. Salt cleansing, onion cleansing, so many of them. So after doing cleansing, then you go on and try that spiritual work. Another thing that can make spiritual work not to work for you, like I always say, do not meet your partner sexually, even if he's a married person, because there is a force, a strong force behind that. Okay, if you meet your partner, do you know what it means? Spiritually, it means a lot. You have to keep yourself clean, everything. That is why that cleansing is very important. Before you do spiritual work, cleanse yourself. Remove everything on you. But that cleansing is much deeper than just having your bath. Because spiritually, it means a lot. Removing anything, filthiness. Getting rid of anything which is not right. Negative energies and the rest. Negative energies that can make spiritual work not to work for you. Any evil mark the enemy must have written on you, that no matter how you try to seek for help, it will not work for you. When you do some cleansing, it will get rid of it. Then you start your spiritual work. But after doing cleansing, then you start meeting your partner sexually. You are just going to start afresh. It's not going to work. You just made that spiritual work not to work for you. So the next one is, when you are seeing your period, do not try any spiritual work. When you are seeing that flow, it's just like removing old garments. It's just like removing something that is unclean. So you don't need to do spiritual work. Spiritual work is, you need to be clean. This is the time that you are trying something holy. Even if you are using all these natural things to use, you are inviting the presence of God. You are inviting God's power in it to make it effective. If you are trying those spiritual items without God's presence, without inviting God's power in it. You're just doing it for nothing. Another one is always try to get it right. Like if a video states, do this for one day, do this anyhow you want, do it, for a particular time, try to do it like that. Follow the instructions. Many people are not getting it. Follow the instructions. Some people, they'll come to my channel and just watch just a little part and start leaving lots of messages, so many comments, and that particular comment has been answered in that video. It's just for you to have patience and listen, please. I reply in some people, but sometimes I'm not able to reply everybody, even if the comments, I'm supposed to reply it. Okay, that is because it's not easy to reply everybody at once. Another thing that can make spiritual work not to work for you is the environment you are living. There are some people that no matter how they pray, it's as if they are praying for nothing. That is why I said, always cleanse your environment, cleanse your home, which is very, very important. You cannot be doing prayer on somewhere in a place that the evil ones are holding an evil meeting. You don't know if your house is where the evil ones are holding, are holding evil meeting, especially at night. They gather other of their evil members and do that meeting in your house. Spiritually, you will not see them. You don't know. If you are not doing a home cleansing, that is the basic. It's just like foundation. You have to do that first before you start saying, okay, you want to cleanse yourself, you want to do spiritual work, because you just be doing that spiritual work in vain. In vain. So I've shared like so many videos, about more than 9 or 10. Okay, just go through or type Palmer's TV home cleansing, how to cleanse your home. Just enter the title the way you feel that you want, and those videos will come out. As long as you enter Palmer's TV, my videos will surely pop out. So cleanse your environment. Once in a while, burn candle, on candle in the night, pray. In that way, you are igniting light in that environment, and when there's light, darkness will just get out. There will not be darkness. Light and darkness has nothing to do in common. Not by owning the light, owning that light and praying as well, not just to own the light. Home cleansing is a must. Then you see that spiritual work will start working for you. So another one that can make spiritual work not to work for you is keeping malice, having hatred in you. Like for example, you feel that things you are passing through is so much that has made you to distance yourself from lots of people. Not only that, you are distancing yourself, you are avoiding people, and also keeping malice. There are difference between avoiding people and keeping malice. Some people, they will not even speak to one another in the same house. They will not even greet one another. If you're a spiritual person, please try. Do not be proud. Do not allow pride to take control of you. If you picked a quarrel, maybe you had an issue with your partner or somebody in the house or your children, as a spiritual person, remember that there is a time of that day, maybe in the evening or at night, that you are going to communicate with God. Just meet that person, even if it's painful, even if it's the person that hurt you. Talk with that person. Just try to just say one or two things, because in that environment, the power of God, the presence of God will just depart when there's no peace, especially when it's coming from you, or when you are annoyed because of what somebody did to you. Just remove all those things. Try. When somebody is disturbed, when you are hungry, even if you are trying to pray, it will not be coming out free. That is why God sees hearts, and not how you say it, and not your words, and not how He doesn't care about it. It's your heart. You may be praying, but how is your heart? What is disturbing you? Free it. So if you have a spouse that you are not speaking with, or both of you are not communicating, you are not talking, it's better to seek God first about that before doing spiritual work for other things like protection, prosperity, and all that. God loves peace so much. Peace is number one thing. Peace. Do not say, okay, I'm not talking with this person, let me face my life. No, as long as that person is in that environment, you need to make peace. If you cannot make peace, then you find a way, which is not advice. I'm not advising you for that. Find a way to settle it. But as long as that person is in that house, try to make peace. Okay, or even if it's for that moment, try to just make peace, so that when you are praying, you'll be happy. When you are keeping malice with somebody, there's no how that you have joy. Even if you try to pretend it, joy cannot come. So I don't want to, if I want to start saying many of it, I will not finish this video. So let me go to the last one. Giving. Before you do spiritual work, or after doing spiritual work, try to give out, even if it's just little. Giving out can be in a form of advice that can help people greatly. It can be in form of money that can assist people, that can put food on somebody's table, even if it's just 1 square meal. It can be something that you are no longer putting on, you are no longer wearing again, but not a rag, please. A clothes that you are no longer wearing again, you just want to give out, that you know that if somebody put it on, the person will be happy. Give out. This is very important, especially after doing spiritual work. This is going to open doors. Even if your prayers are meant to be delayed, you see that spiritual, that thing that you need will not be delayed. God loves you so much. So I have so many of it, but these few ones, if you can keep to it, these are the basic ones. Please, very, very important. I'm not perfect. Okay, I'm not a perfect person. It's better for me not to open my mouth and preach, because anything that comes out of me may not be from my mind, and it may not work. So by the grace of God, if you do it, any situation you are passing through will be over. Any evil situation will be over. That delayed contract, that delayed blessings, you see doors clearing, opening for good things to start coming your way. Your spiritual work will start working for you. It will just be like a dream. Go on and do it, and you see people celebrating you, and you see your spiritual work working for you. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe, share this video to everyone. Remain blessed as always. I'll see you in my next video.